Hi guys, so I thought I'd take you through just a really quick tip on making some card bases and the first layer that goes on the card. Honestly, we have A4 here, which if you're using 8.5 by 11, this is a much easier thing. So this is my sort of, I guess, quick tip, can't talk today, for cutting your cardstock down so you get 4 card bases and 4 of the first layer. If you want a card base or size that is sort of like an American A2 size card. So this is not for a normal A6. This is as close that I could get it out of A4, making the most of the paper. So you're going to start with 3 pieces of cardstock. So I've got 2 Night of Navy Stampin' Up! Cardstock here for my bases, and then I have 1 in a different colour. This is Melon Mambo Stampin' Up! Cardstock, which is going to be the first layer that goes on the card. So hopefully you'll follow me on this. I've done a few videos, or tried to, so hopefully this will make more sense, and I do have a little cheat sheet here, so hopefully I'll get this right. So first of all, you're going to put the length of your A4 this way across your paper trimmer, and this is a tonic paper trimmer that sort of extends out to about 12.5 inches. So the first thing you're going to do is cut it down to 11 inches. In fact, you can do it with both pieces. Put both pieces together, cut it at 11, and then move it along to 5.5. So you're cutting it in half again, and that will give you 4 card bases that measure 5.5 by 8.25. Normal American sizes will be 5.5 by 8.5. So this is where it gets a little tricky when you've got A4, because it's not the same width. If it was the same width, it would be easy because you could just cut the length down. But there's 4 card bases. Now we're going to make the first layer that goes on them. So you're going to take your, this is where I've got to watch what I'm doing on my little cheat sheet. So you're going to cut off 1/2 inch again. So for us, being A4, this is longer than 11 inches. So you want to take it down to 10.5. So cut it at 10.5. And then move it along and cut it at 5.25. And then take those 2 pieces, put them together, and turn them sideways. Didn't trim that very well, did I? That's not very good. Turn them sideways, and you're going to take off 1/2 inch again. So you're going to then cut this at 7 3/4. Which is 1/2 inch. So a normal A4 width will be 8.25. So it's taken off 1/2 inch to there, and then you're going to cut this in half. So to cut this in half, it's at 3 7/8. So it's the little line just before the 4-inch mark, and then you have 4. I'll trim them up. It didn't trim very well, did it? And that will give you 4 card bases and 4 first layers that will fit on your bases, like your first layer. Super simple. If you know the math, it's easy. If it's 8.5 by 11, it's even easier. But like I say, here we have A4 paper, so I had to kind of finagle and see what maths I could do to get it to work as close to an American A2 size card. And this way you save the most paper when you're trimming down your A4. So this here is all the waste. I mean, you can still use that for other stuff, but this is essentially the waste, and that's all the waste that I've got. So from 3 pieces of cardstock. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it was a better tutorial than normal. I've done a few of these and some of them really, I think, confused a lot of people, and I didn't mean to do that. So I thought I'd re-show you. It's very easy to do. You can still do it with a little paper trimmer as well, or a 6-inch wide paper trimmer. You just will have to do each piece, you know, each section on its, you know, in its entirety, rather than sort of starting at, say, your 11-inch mark and then moving it along. You'd have to just go right 5.5 and then bring the next piece in and go 5.5 again. So this, you could still do the exact same thing, it just might take you longer on a smaller paper trimmer. But I hope this was helpful. I hope this is clearer than some of my other videos. And I will be back to show you what I do with these, because now that I've made the card bases and the first layer, I've got to do something with it, right? So I hope this was helpful, guys, and I will see you in the next one. See you later. Bye.